After 13 months of travelling around the world and living in Australia, Tom and I are about to board a flight back to London. I have so many mixed feelings. I'm also very tired, so I feel like all of my emotions are really heightened because we have fought jet lag like warriors. We have not actually been too bad here in New York, but we've been so go that I feel very burnt out, very tired and quite overwhelmed honestly at the thought of going home. I think that it's going to be definitely an adjustment period, and I think that that's something I'll probably speak about in different videos, but this is going to be a travel home with us because we are flying from JFK into Heathrow, and I mentioned this at the end of my last vlog, but we have actually been upgraded to premium, so we're going to be having our first ever experience on an aeroplane that is not economy, and I think that is such a lovely way to end our trip. We actually upgraded with points. Points is like my biggest recommendation to anybody that travels regularly. I would say look into getting a credit card where you can upgrade airline points so that you can fly or like get free flights. We didn't even pay for the flights in the first place, guys. We used points the whole thing, like points to fly and points to upgrade. 10 out of 10 recommend doing that. We are about to board, and in 7 hours we're going to meet my parents at Heathrow, which is insane. I've not seen my parents in nearly 9 months, I think. Is it 9 months? 8 months?
Beginning of April.
Yeah, so
yeah, that's
8 months, which is the longest I've ever been away. I have not been in England. Neither of us have been in England for 13 months. Tom hasn't seen his parents at all in 13 months. Oh, it's going to be a video, guys. It's going to be a tearful one, I'm pretty sure. We have landed into Heathrow. I feel like all things considered, I don't look as bad as I could have done. I look tired. Also, I don't know where my tan went, but I had got in Fiji like a week ago because that's gone. But New York was like, bye. But we have landed. We're just waiting for bags. We're actually first through because we were in premium. Honestly, I'm gonna be honest, I don't really think it would be worth paying to upgrade to that. Like, the extra legroom was nice, but I feel like you get just as much legroom if they sit you in an emergency exit aisle.
I'd have spent, I think it was $300 for the upgrade. If I'd have spent that, I think I'd have been disappointed.
Yeah.
For free, it was great.
The only added bonus I think was the food, but on a flight like that, it was almost, we didn't really need it. Like, they served us dinner at like midnight, which was fine, and the food was great.
The seat was just a little bit wider.
Yeah, no, it was comfier, it was comfier.
Yeah, I'd say it was the same seat, just a bit bigger.
For me, the main difference was the food. The food was amazing, the vegetarian options were amazing, the breakfast options were amazing, the coffee was amazing. Like, it was good, but I wouldn't pay $400 for it, like, no way. But my parents are here somewhere. Through there, through customs and nothing to declare. So currently we're just waiting on our bag. Also, a perk with premium was we actually got to check in an additional bag. So I'd been carrying around my backpack in my suitcase. Like, my suitcase is huge. So I had the backpack like flat at the bottom, and the suitcase was overweight, and the guy was like, do you have anything else you could check in, like a wheelie suitcase or like anything else? And I was like, well, 1 second. Moved to the side, packed that bag really quickly and checked that in, so each bag is now under 20 kilos, which is actually amazing.
Which I actually nearly forgot. We've got 3 bags to get.
We've got 3 bags to collect.
In my head I was like, remember 2, but no, 3 bags. One
of them is a fairly light backpack. I think it weighed about 10 kilos, and then the suitcases were like 20, but currently the carousel's not even going around. We'll see. Last time we landed into Heathrow, it took over an hour to get the bags.
It's about 2 hours.
Which was a joke because we'd actually landed in from Bangkok, so we were really tired. Like, that's a long flight.
I'm hopeful it'll be quicker this time.
I just don't want to stand here and wait. Oh, also update, it's thick snow in the UK today. Talk about back to reality.
You saw the clip?
Yeah.
My mum's gonna actually run down.
Cameraman as usual.
Who's coming?
Hi! Oh, what is it? Hello! Do you think she remembers me?
She lets you know she remembers, yeah.
Come on. She's fluffy. Oh, look, she's dancing. We go get Molly. Is it Molly? It's all a bit overwhelming for her. She's definitely smiling there.
Okay, hello everybody. Whoa, that's a different border. It's flashing.
Yeah, it's the Mark III.
So today we're in Beverley. I was just said our address, and here's the doggy hiding. You want to say hello? Or are you getting side-eyed? That's enough for today's vlog. Bye-bye.
Hello guys, you join me now from my bedroom, which is so weird to say, and it doesn't even look like my bedroom. I'm not going to show you it right now, but my parents have redecorated quite a few rooms in the house while I've been away. So my bedroom is one of them, and it looks a lot better in my opinion. It looks like a bedroom that an adult would have and not a bedroom that a teenager would have, which is definitely how it looked before. I say redecorated, I mean repainted. I've been back for a couple of hours. You saw the video of the dog. To be honest, I'm so confused about what time it is. Like, we got back at about 4 PM from Heathrow, so we landed in at 11. That wasn't too bad really. It was like 5 hours. We live about 5 hours from Heathrow, especially because it's been snowing. The UK is thick snow, especially like the further into Yorkshire we got, the more snowy it was. It was like, wow. It's kind of a nice welcome actually. It felt quite festive. Yeah, so we got in and it was dark, and I left New York in the dark, so I've just not really seen any daylight today, and I'm just really confused. My body has no idea what's going on. But I'm gonna go for a shower now, a real nice like proper shower, you know, where you like exfoliate, and like I'm gonna do a hair mask and like, oh, just a proper shower in my shower, which is so nice. But yeah, I just don't think I've really processed how I feel or like what is even going on. I do definitely think, and anybody that's been traveling, especially anybody that's lived abroad for like a year, I think coming home I knew was going to be weird, because there's definitely a question of like, what now? What next? And for me and for like everybody at the minute, I guess the focus is Christmas, and it's quite nice to have the focus on Christmas, especially when we didn't have Christmas with our families last year. So that is quite a nice focus and a nice reason to be home. Like, I am sort of having a small existential crisis, and yeah, that's something that I'm definitely just dealing with on my own. I definitely feel a little bit lost. And I knew that I would. I think I've been like coming to terms with that and like preparing myself for that for like the last month really. Right now though, I'm just focusing on having a shower, washing my hair, having a cup of tea. My parents have got me a cake. They've also put together this, look at this. How cute is this, right? So if any of you have watched the vlogs from Australia, this is Quill the quokka. We left him in the outback, and then the guys on the Mulgus tour that we were doing found him and shipped him home, so he's been here for a couple of weeks. I'm very glad we got reunited. And then they basically just put together a little basket of like things that I would need that I obviously don't have here anymore, or like at the moment, like a new toothbrush, shampoo, body wash, micellar water, deodorant. They got a little cat and put the name tag Riley around it from when we looked after Riley in Melbourne, which I just think is so cute, because Tom and I were very attached to that cat, and this is so adorable. I've also got some Tim Tams. I then bought this. This is like my favorite hair product. It's basically like a hair, I was gonna say like a hair tint. It's like a treatment gloss. It basically just makes your hair super shiny and adds the color back into it. So obviously I was a lot more brunette back in like October time, September time, and it's really faded, so I thought I'll use this. I really like Josh Wood product, but I did buy this for myself in the Black Friday sales and ordered it to home. And then yeah, just a couple of other bits. This is such a strange thing to say, but I'm so excited to have a shower with one of these, because when you're traveling you can't really travel with these because they're always wet, so you can't really put them in your bag. So it's like a proper, I'm gonna like proper scrub my body. I've also got a face mask which just looks really nice. Honestly, this is so lovely. Oh, they'd also had like 2 things of photos printed, like my photos that I've taken throughout the year, either been in a shared album or I've sent them to them, or they're on Instagram, and they've had loads of them printed out, which I think is so lovely. And then also also a little advent calendar. Honestly guys, I'm like, oh my god. And lastly, a brand new dressing gown, which is just the most exciting thing ever because my old dressing gown was disgusting. And I think my mum was like, right, the first time she leaves the house, I'm binning that. I'm gonna save showing you my bedroom until the next video, the next vlog. Tonight's gonna be a bit more just coziness and like sitting with everybody. Honestly, it feels so weird. Like, doesn't help that I've had like 3 hours sleep in the last 48 hours, but what a weird day. What a weird day. Well, this looks like I'm filming on an iPhone 5. But I've left my camera over there and I'm too cozy and tired to move now, so I'm filming on my phone. This is the first night in over a year sleeping in a bed that is not a hotel or a hostel, or, to be fair, we did stay in a flat in Melbourne, but even that bed didn't feel like my bed really. But this is like my bed. It's so cozy. It does feel so bizarre though, so bizarre, especially because Tom isn't here tonight. Like, I do feel just like lost and also not tired even though it's like midnight. This is the end of the video. This is obviously not the same day. I'm looking a lot more alive, which is understandable because it's been a couple of days and I feel like I finally not jet lagged. But I'm gonna end this video here. I think that it's pretty short, but I also knew I wasn't gonna film that much because, as you can imagine guys, this was a very overwhelming experience, an overwhelming day. And I think that if any of you guys have lived abroad, in fact, put in the comments, I would love to know your experience. I feel like there's so many feelings all at the same time, plus so much tiredness. But I hope you have enjoyed watching it. I think the highlight, when I was editing this back earlier, watching the dog, honestly, that makes coming back so special. Like, how many times have we watched that clip? I was literally showing it to grandma earlier. Oh, Tom showed it to his grandma and granddad. And dad filmed like a full feature-length film. There's like 3 minutes of Lottie fussing me, so I was like, okay, gonna cut that out. I don't think you've even been in the vlog. Hi. Other than
putting the Christmas tree.
No, that's a different vlog. This really was just the airport day.
Oh, just the airport.
But then I didn't film it.
And that was just the back.
Yeah. No,
maybe not.
Oh no, dad got you from.
I got lots of angles.
Oh dear, that's not good. I wasn't looking my best. We got up at 4 AM.
The dedication was real, I do appreciate it. No, I'm gonna end this vlog here. If you do want to see more Christmassy content and homely weekly vlogs, they are coming. I've already filmed one this week. We did decorate the Christmas tree and I almost feel like I literally just never left. It sort of just feels like I've slotted right back into like, not so much in real life, but like in creating content here. It's like weekly vlogs will be back next week. So I shall see you guys then. Bye. Maybe this will be the thumbnail.
No, that's a very strange angle.
Right, bye guys.